have powerhouse front courts.
Yeah, Kevin, it could get very, very physical down low. You're right about that. It is size versus size. They're going to be fighting for position, fighting for every rebound, Kevin. It's kind of like an old school.
Coming into this game a little somber and focused after losing 2 back-to-back while scoring so much.
Dennis Rodman is out there with Divac. Then there's Peyton, and it's Brooks in at the shooting guard. And good depth for the Timberwolves. It can be challenging sometimes, Stan, choosing who plays and who sits.
Well, Kevin, that's the kind of problem you want as a coach. But they've traded away a lot of draft capital to assemble this roster. Now it's about paying them to keep them together.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Pass to Stojakovic. That's good. And it's Peyton with the assist.
And Stojakovic, a super sniper. He can knock it down from anywhere, but the 3-ball is his specialty.
Now Allen. Robertson a screen on Brooks. Allen passes to Robertson. Pocket 6. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Embiid, no good. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. On the wing, Stojakovic. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And you have to admire Stojakovic's confidence, sensational at knocking down those catch and shoots.
Well, you love assisted hoops. That's good offense.
Here's Peyton following the bucket by the Timberwolves. On the wing, Stojakovic. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
Well, a nice start for them. 3 for 3 in the early going, getting into a rhythm.
And still early in the period, and they're only 1 foul away from being over the limit.
Now here's Embiid. Allen outside. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Has the pure athleticism. Allen gets it done inside.
Robertson against Peyton. On the wing, Stojakovic. That's in, coming off an assist from Peyton. Peyton's got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Pass to Stojakovic. That one's good from the corner. Stojakovic has got 12.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Johnson, he's checked in for Minnesota. Here's Hagan, defended by Stojakovic. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Peyton surveying the floor. Pass to Stojakovic from the arc. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
Dare I say, he's had a perfect game. Incredible. No misses thus far. A major reason they lead.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Allen for 3. Drills the three-pointer. He's got 5.
And this is Allen's go-to shot. Just a sensational shooter from the three-point line.
Peyton up top, covered by Robertson. Stojakovic kicks to Brooks. Shot clock at 6. Back to Stojakovic. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. Ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Allen. He has 5. And And they double up Allen. Here's Robertson. It's rebounded by Memphis. Payton outside. Pass to Stojakovic. Again, Memphis.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
And Gary Payton is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
A bit early to pick up foul number 2. He's got to be on his best behavior now.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Brown's checked in. Here's the break. Payton outside. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Back to Stojakovic. Shoots the 3. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Memphis. Up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. Back right after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And in addition, the three-point shooting has been dialed in tonight. They seem poised for a big game from deep.
On the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. Rodman is out there with Divac. Then it's Brooks. Then there's Stojakovic. And it's Payton in at the 1. Brown outside. Hagan passes to Ilgauskas. Second chance shot, and it's good on the way in. Ilgauskas has got his first points of the night.
And I like how tenacious Ilgauskas is. Once he catches the ball, he feels like no one is stopping him.
Shots good by Stojakovic.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Here's Johnson. Brown with the bounce pass. Ilgauskas, and the jam by Ilgauskas.
And not a long trip to the rim for Ilgauskas, using that reach to just hammer it down.
Payton outside. Three-pointer, Stojakovic. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Payton's got his 9th assist in the game now. And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, fans becoming very familiar with the term second apron over the last few seasons. Front offices admit the devil is in the detail. While it's not exactly a hard cap, teams are showing little willingness to endure the penalties that come with persisting above that second apron threshold.
That is so true. Shams, thank you very much for the report. Shots good by Stojakovic.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
And Gary Payton is going to pick up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Allen outside. Timberwolves passing it around. Pass to Hagan. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
Now here's Payton. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Stojakovic, and another basket for Memphis.
Well, I know we don't want to jinx it, but he's still perfect from the field in this quarter.
Issel gets the bucket.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Payton up top. 17-foot shot on the way. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
His scoring is a big reason why they're up right now. Let's see if they can close it out.
Stojakovic, the pass to Payton. Here's Cornette, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Timberwolves trail by 15. And Gary Payton is going to pick up the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And that's his 4th foul. And we're not even at halftime. That is going to limit his playing time and his aggressiveness the rest of the game.
Brown, no good.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Pass to Stojakovic. Outside, Rodman. Back to Stojakovic. There's the triple. Good on the triple. Stojakovic has got 33 points.
And what a huge performance for him. I mean, he drained 3 3-pointers in that first quarter, and he's got 2 more here in the second.
Out left to the wing. Over in the corner, Allen. Pass to Ilgauskas. Banked in off the glass. Ilgauskas has got his 3rd basket of the night.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now Stojakovic over Allen. And another basket for Memphis.
And Stojakovic can hurt you from all areas of the floor, which is what makes this guy so dangerous.
Robertson sinks that one from the post.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now, here's Payton. On the wing, Stojakovic over Allen. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
On the wing, Stojakovic. Not this time. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. It's the Grizzlies. They lead by 18. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center.
I don't even know what to say. So I'm just going to keep moving. I hope that's okay with everybody at home.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story tonight, everything, and I mean everything, is working well for the Memphis Grizzlies.
When you 3 like this, how is the other team supposed to keep up with you?
And Kenny, especially since they can hit from so far out. I don't know how you defend that. And now, I know it's still early in the season, but let's take a moment to talk about the conference standings in the West.
I think for Memphis, this team wants to do big things, Shaq-sized things. And I got to say, they're looking almost as dominant as Kenny.
Easy, big fella, but I got to say, they are making it look easy. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game, Kevin Harlan and crew, with the second half.
Peja Stojakovic has 37 points, and we're shooting 89% from the field. Just got to keep it up. That's all.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Peja Stojakovic has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
And the Grizzlies leading by 18. So they've got Embiid, Allen out there with Robertson. And it's Hagan in at the 3. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Here's Stojakovic. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Minnesota with the ball. Allen shot is off. Now Payton. Pass to Stojakovic. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And Gary Payton is going to pick up the foul. That's his 5th foul. McDaniels, he's checked in for Dylan Brooks. Robertson outside. Allen for 3. The shot missing.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Payton outside Stojakovic, and Embiid pulls it down. Timberwolves trail by 20. Here's Hagen. Yep, it counts. Hagen's got his second basket of the night. And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. On the wing, Stojakovic. The baseline J off the mark.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
Inside, Issel passes to Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
And seeing a guy as big as Embiid being so fluid in terms of his movement, jaw-dropping.
Payton outside, releases, and it's Stojakovic missing.
They haven't found their rhythm here in the third, missing 4 of their first 5 attempts.
And the basket is good.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Now here's Payton. Pass to Stojakovic. And again, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate.
Well, at the rim, Edie's the guy you have to get past. No chance there.
And here's Stojakovic. A three-pointer off the mark.
Well, he had a great first half from three-point range, but hasn't quite gotten his touchback since the break. Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Now, here's Payton. Pulls up. And it's Stojakovic missing. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. So are dynasties a thing of the past? Well, Commissioner Adam Silver said, I'm fine with dynasties and I'm fine with new teams emerging every year. What the fans want to see is great competition. As long as teams are emerging through great management, let the results happen however they play out. Back to you guys.
You just want a fair fight. Okay, thank you, Allie. And it's Jaden McDaniels.
Oh, a couple timeouts, man.
That is his first foul of the game. And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Johnson's checked in. And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo.
I feel like I'm
ready to talk
Jokic.
things through with him.
I feel like Jokic. Like I know I'm going to score a lot of points, but I'm trying to win.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now.
And he has to take that long, slow walk back to the bench here. He'll watch the rest of this one from the sideline.
The Timberwolves shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. Second free throw, no good. This is where Embiid wants the ball.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Here's Archibald on the wing, Stojakovic. And just miss after miss right now.
Well, I can guarantee his coach isn't happy with his production this quarter. He's hurting their offense right now with all the shots he's missing.
Ilgauskas is checked in for Embiid. Timberwolves trail by 8. 59 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Ilgauskas. It's rebounded by Memphis. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Here's Archibald. Back to Stojakovic. Nice form on the 20-footer. Stojakovic has got 43 points.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this league.
Pass to Ilgauskas. Allen outside. Free ball. He's got 11 points.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Yeah, taking away the lead is never easy, but a rally like this is how you do it.
And here is Johnson. Here he goes. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Now just a 5-point Grizzly lead.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
Well, with all the momentum they've built up, I don't...
Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. Grizzlies lead by 5. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
Well, his height gives him the ability to see the floor, and he makes a quick decision and a great pass.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. So on the floor for Memphis, Zach Edey out there with Brian Scalabrine. Then it's Peja Stojakovic. Then it's Jaden McDaniel. And it's Archibald in at the point guard position. Nobody near Allen. The shot's good. Brown making the play. 14 points for Allen.
Well, he's been more confident shooting it since the half. Let's see if that trend continues.
Shot's good by Stojakovic.
What control from Stojakovic on the jumper. He can find offense just about anywhere.
Pass to Whistle. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. To the inside. Count that bucket.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Here's Archibald. Pass to Stojakovic. McDaniels outside. 6 on the shot clock. The shot from 20 feet away. And it's Stojakovic missing. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Trailing by 5. Here's Issel. It's rebounded by Memphis. Here's Scalabrine. Here's Archibald. Lets it go. Yet another bucket.
My goodness. Timeout. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Minnesota making a switch. And now Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. He likes the way they're finishing inside. Coach said when we get close, we are golden. They can't stop us in there. Let's keep pounding it as long as we can.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Devonts comes in for Zach Edey. And it's Dylan Brooks in for McDaniels. Oh, what a play inside.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush. Perfect.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the boards.
Dennis Rodman. He's checked in for the Grizzlies. Here's Archibald. Lets it fly from 18. Not that time. It won't go. Timberwolves trail by 4. Here's Embiid. Oh, the dunk.
And in the big moment, Embiid is your guy. He's always ready to go on the attack.
On the wing, Stojakovic. Good, he hits again.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making it GA look all too easy right now. Stolen by Brooks. And he slams it down with a one-arm hammer.
And you have to like how active Brooks is on the floor. Working hard to be where his team needs him on that one.
Here's the teardrop. That one drops.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
Shoots. And got it. Another basket.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Allen fires. Buries the deep ball.
One cool customer. Ray Allen, great in these situations.
Here's Archibald, covered by Robertson. Can't get it.
Well, that's part of his role. With great size, they rely on him to help control the ball.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
44 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
They trail by 3. 32 seconds left in the fourth. That shot, no good. 2 points here might be all the cushion they need.
You would think so. This game is theirs for the taking.
16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 5 to shoot. Stojakovic with it. Misses the 3. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. And talking about the approach now, what are they looking at?
And they need to tie. But look, they've got enough time here to find a good look. They can run a play off the inbounds and make sure they get it in the hands of their best shooter. And it's all about the 3 right here.
Yeah, and when your opponent knows what you need, it makes it that much harder to find an opening.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he does get the second one. And that brings them within 2 here. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
And that's an intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
Great composure there. Calmly knocks them down to put this game out of reach.
So a close game sees Memphis take this one. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting
Finally
team.
did it. Like I said in the last video, you know what I'm saying? I'm used to unfortunate events that doesn't, you know what I'm saying?
Well said.
Stop me. I'm
And
very
that's gonna do it tonight,
tenacious.
folks, for our broadcast.
We were able to do
For
it.
Greg Anthony,
Peja had
Alan
another
LaForce,
insane
and Stan
game,
Van Gundy,
and we
this is Kevin
fucking
Harlan.
won it, boys!
Joining us here tonight.
Come on,
and now
man.
we present the player of the game, Peja Stojakovic.
Say his name, say his name, say his name. Come on, man. Hoop Life me. Where the Hoop Life theme music. Man, well, it's crazy. We finally did it. We had a game where Peja went off and we won. We missed a lot of shots, but we made a lot of shots too. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's official. I'm a Peja fan. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Peyton. You know, shout out Peyton. Bro got 16 assists. So he was really trying to do his best to help the team. You know, everybody else that was involved with the steals, we appreciate that, with the assists, with the defense, you know what I'm saying? Had a couple guys go to the line, you know, had a couple guys not even play, you feel me? When we're playing like this, I hate to say it, but all we need is Peja. You know, everybody else, when it comes to scoring, we don't really need it. So what that means is when we incorporate the other pieces, we could go on some insane leads by diversifying, the way that we score. 56 points with Peja, 6 for 11 from 3. You know what I'm saying? I'm a Peja guy.